Johannesburg Emergency Services say their search and recovery operations along the Yexke River will continue this morning. It's believed more people could still be missing after flash floods swept away congregants during a baptism ceremony. The bodies of 12 people were recovered yesterday, taking the death toll to 14. Now, 2 bodies were found on Saturday, and this is where we find our reporter Linda Mnisi, who is at the Yexke River. Linda, good morning to you. It is a sad time indeed for the congregants of this church. Do we know if indeed there are still people who are saying they are missing loved ones as this search and recovery operation continues?
Well, the emergency officials, Polly, are getting that word from the families of those who attended that church, still saying that there are more people who are missing, and that's prompted the emergency services to continue with their search and recovery operations this morning. Earlier this morning, in fact, you would have seen we were at the Sandton fire station. That's where the emergency services are gathering this morning to prepare for yet another round of search and rescue operations. We've also been able to spot a police chopper which has been hovering around where we are, really next to the stream here, in Sandton, just next to the M1 side. And I can tell you, Kolu, from our arrival here, you can already tell that this is an area that is mostly used for ritual. I'll just ask my colleague Max to just give you a pan and show you around in terms of what it looks like. Just from where I'm standing, you can see the remnants of, candles that have been lit over the past few days, if not weeks, that are remaining here on the ground. You see throughout, even with the rocks and, around, which gives you an indication, that a lot of people use this area for their church rituals. When we arrived here early this morning, just shortly before we crossed to you, we found a gentleman who had also been performing spiritual rituals around this particular area. In fact, I'll ask my colleague to just come with me so that we give you a sense of where he had been stationed, just on the other side of the stream, right there by that particular corner. As you can see, Koli, it's raining, and we're told by emergency services that it had just been after Saturday's rain that the waters came gushing down and then sweeping away all the people who had gathered along the stream for that particular ceremony, and that's really where things went wrong. The emergency services going further to say that, in fact, the reason why this process has been so traumatic to the family members of those who lost their loved ones is because of the rocks that you see, right? The rocks that you see, as the water pushes them down the stream, they're met with a number of rocks, and they're experiencing cuts, and the damage that's done to their bodies causes trauma for their families, who have to now come and view their bodies. So the emergency services will have to work under this weather condition to try and continue their work of searching as well as rescuing those who didn't make it in this particular ritual. Polly?
Linda Mnisi, thank you very much for that update. Let's get you out of the rain. Important work that Linda is doing there. The families still searching for their loved ones.